Well, here we are, just 72 hours till Thanksgiving. The to-do lists are long, the stress level is high, and we're wondering how we're going to get it all done. Sound familiar? Before you do another thing, let me encourage you to take a moment to breathe. Breathe in the goodness of God and His many blessings, and breathe out a spirit of gratitude. As a Christian, gratitude is one of the most important things you can practice, not just during Thanksgiving, but always. Thanksgiving, the giving of thanks to God for all of His blessings, should be one of the most distinctive marks of a follower of Jesus Christ. Nothing turns us into bitter, selfish, dissatisfied people more quickly than an ungrateful heart. And nothing will do more to restore joy than a true spirit of thankfulness. Have you ever noticed that the people who are constantly expressing gratitude for their blessings also seem to be the happiest and the most joyful? And those who don't acknowledge their blessings but rather complain about most everything seem to be unhappy and just radiate negativity? There is no doubt in my mind about the correlation between gratitude and happiness. Author Naomi Williams nailed it when she said, "It is impossible to feel grateful and depressed in the same moment." Remember the story in Luke 17 of the 10 lepers who approached Jesus, loudly pleading with Him to heal them from this terrible disease? He restored them all to perfect health, yet only one came back to thank Him. The other 9 left without a word of thanks, preoccupied only with themselves. Of course, we don't like to recognize ourselves as one of the 9, but the truth is that I am often no better than them. There have been many times that God has showed His mercy to me, and I fail to recognize that or give Him the glory for it. Ingratitude is a sin, just as surely as lying or stealing. An ungrateful heart is a heart that is cold towards God and indifferent to His mercy and love. It is a heart that has forgotten how dependent on God we are for everything. As we prepare for Thanksgiving, most of us surrounded by family and friends, and for the season of Advent, and for the blessing of another year just around the corner, remember with gratitude all that God has done for you. Here are just a few. Our material blessings, the people in our lives, salvation through His Son, and His continued presence with us in good times and in bad. I know y'all probably get tired of hearing me talk about my mom. My memory is drawn to her anytime that I think, speak, or write about the Christian way of life, because she was my role model for how to live like Christ. And one of the most important lessons that I learned from her was one of gratitude. She taught me that joy is not dependent on our circumstances, but you can be joyful in all things, and that one of the greatest ways to experience joy is by practicing gratitude. We didn't have much. By material standards, we were poor. But God did supply all our needs, and we were rich in the things that were most important: unconditional love, hugs, laughter, our church family, and most importantly, our faith that God would take care of us. And He did. While it sounds cliche, it really is true. The best things in life are free, and it is important never to lose sight of that. So look around you. Wherever you see friendship, loyalty, laughter, and love, there is your treasure. As I close, I wanted to share something with you. This is my family's gratitude table runner. My mom made it in 2008, and after every Thanksgiving meal, regardless of who was celebrating with us, everyone wrote something that they were grateful for, signed it, and dated it. It is one of my most treasured possessions, and in fact, when I went to get it out today, I became nearly frantic because it took me a while to find it. Last year, I had a friend make me a new one because this one has almost no room left to write on it. Let me encourage you to start your own tradition of showing gratitude and use it every day, not just at Thanksgiving. It may be a gratitude journal or just a prayer of thanksgiving to God every morning when you open your eyes, or whatever you choose to express your thankfulness. Let us strive to be like the one who returned to Jesus to express our thanks and to fall to His feet with thanksgiving and gratitude. I wish you all a happy and safe Thanksgiving.